Welcome back to Poetry and Police. My Jamaican people, my beautiful Jamaican people, my beautiful law-abiding Jamaican people, my viewers and my subscribers. You have not heard from me in a while, but I took a break. I was on vacation in Jamaica, taking a break, clearing my mind, clearing my head. I visited a few police stations, and see the police officers at work. And I must commend the system for the new erected Olympic Garden police station. It was a marvel to look at. Decent police stations. I believe all police stations in Jamaica should look at that. And the Duane Park police station was built for a long time. But I seem to be wondering about the Hunts Bay police station, why that police station has not been upgraded. I think it is time for us to move the headquarters from Hunts Bay and put it either Olympic Gardens or Duane Park. I am just saying, because the Hunts Bay police station needs upgrade. We are in modern time now. No, we all know that there's a discussion going on. And I just did a previous video about the Commissioner of Police and Jamaica for Justice and Income, and the Commissioner's stance on the opposing argument of JFJ and Indicom. And then we have the great Horace Chang meddling into the thing, putting his pound into the thing about police fatal shootings and the ratio between how many people the police officers have taken in contradiction to the amount of fatal shootings that we have. So let us reason, people. As an ex-detective, as a frontline police, people might used to call me a shatter police. We did the work and we had a few fatal shootings. But listen, people, if I'm going to be honest with you, they are saying that Jamaica have hit squads, like Horace Chang said. Jamaica don't have no hit squad. And police are not going out there to destroy people on a daily basis. But if you so challenge the police, then you will be met by your match. And like the Commissioner has said, that the police is always the greater force. And it is not now the police is a greater force. The police has been a greater force over the centuries. The police has been the greater force. And that's the reason why we always turn up on top in most of the shootouts. No, police officers has been shot in shootouts, shot and injured. Police officers have been shot and killed in shootouts by gunmen. And you have shootouts where gunmen are killed. And you have shootouts where gunmen are injured and firearms are recovered. And you have shootouts where no man was shot but firearm recovers and people have been arrested. People, I am a victim of injury by gunmen. So I can tell you tales based off my experience. I know I'm not going to express any opinions on the subject right now. I'm going to tell you about experience. So experience teaches knowledge. And I have been shot twice in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And I have been shot by gunmen before in a shootout. And I can bet you any money that if I had ended up on top and sent that old cockroach to the pearly gates, you would have heard that he was too young and that he had no gun, and then Indicom and Jamaica for Justice would be sniffing around to change the narrative. But if you notice, they don't come around when police officers are killed and innocent people. And they are here to give you a narrative to change the whole narrative that police officers are not carrying people most of the time. And I'm here to give you my experience about shootings and how police shootings occur and the ratio of men carried in and men killed by the police. I have recovered numerous firearms, my people. And I have been in numerous shootouts. I have been in shootouts where I have been shot and I've been shot at. And I've been in shootouts where other police officers has been shot and injured or shot and killed. And gunmen have gotten away. Sometimes they get away. but sometimes they don't. And this is why this is the ratio. I have recovered probably nearly 100 guns. And out of that 100 guns, I don't think I have 50% fatal shooting. So it comes back down to the story, people. The ratio that how many men have I carried in during my shootings them? How many men have I carried in? How many men I've sent to prison? How many men I've sent to court and sent to prison? And how many men have got away from court cases? Well, none of my men got away. Well, a few got away when I was shot and injured and when I was charged in Montego Bay at one time. Nobody pursued the case in a bid to convict these men, so they got away because I was not available. I was shot and injured. I was out of service. But when I was in service, all of the men that I arrested for guns were sent to prison because I do not make mistakes with court cases. And that's why since I am on that point, I have seen something in the news about murder case stalled because of incomplete case file. Let me tell you something now. No case file is supposed to go before the court incomplete. And I have never sent an incomplete file before the court. And you have a lot of police who does that. Lazy police. Lazy and lazy police who are not proactive does that kind of thing. And they will not leave the Jamaica Constable, but they will always be 1 and 2 and 3 and more too. But police officers who are responsible will complete their files because no file is supposed to go to the court unfinished to cause backlog in cases and problems for the prosecution and problems for the court. But that's for another discussion. Now, I am telling you people by facts, that more of the men that I have accounted on the street with firearms have been sent to prison. The only ones that were not sent to prison is the ones who were brave enough. Who were brave enough to feel that they were superior to the police. Who were brave enough to believe that they could pull guns and shoot the police and get away with it. I'm not saying that they don't get away with it from time to time. But if you check the levels, most of the time they are cut down like the dogs that they are. A lot of people in Jamaica are not watching this ratio. Now it is publicly said that the police are taking out too much people. We don't have to talk about police are taking out too much people because I don't consider nasty gunman people. Criddles and criminal and cockroaches, I classify them as. I will never classify all criminal out a road who's walking and with a gun with the sole intention to kill people. A person, that's a terrorist. And I believe that they should be taken out. So sometimes, even when they challenge me, I'm happy they challenge me, because I want to take them out. I am happy they challenge me. If I'm not dead and I won the gunfight, then I feel good with myself that another cockroach is off the street. Because these cockroaches, sometimes they feel like they are the superior force. Because they are smoking all type of things and they are hyped up. And they do not care about anybody but themselves. And they feel that they can go around and destroy any amount of lives that they can, including police officers' lives. So people, the facts of the matter is the ratio of fatal shooting to the ratio of men sent to prison. Men sent to prison have beaten the ratio of fatal shooting by the police any day. Men have been charged and sent to prison on a daily basis. And the ratio of that is many sent to prison to a few sent to the pearly gates. And like the commissioner has said, if you feel brave enough, or violent enough, or pertinent enough to think that you can take on a superior force, you can take on the police department, if you can take on the emissaries of the state, then you have made a solemn mistake. You have made the worst mistake of your life. And that is how gunmen supposed to feel. Gunmen supposed to feel that, listen, we can't take on police because we were dead. And the thing about it, people, Jamaica for Justice does not want these gunmen to feel like that. Jamaica for Justice want these gunmen to feel that they can shoot innocent people and they can shoot the police at any time because the police must be afraid to shoot back, or the police must be afraid to exercise their superiority. I have never failed to exercise my superiority when I was working on the job. Anything pull gun pa me, anything try shoot me, that I go down. Or piece of that gone. Or that can't walk for months and years. Because I am going to use the force that is necessary to take out that cockroach. The commission said in his statement that we do not support fatal shootings. Though he is the commissioner of police. When I was working, I supported fatal shootings. Like I said to before, I was glad when they challenged me. Because I knew I was a superior force. And I was not afraid to cut them down. Even if they cut me down in the process. Like I said, I've been shot before by gunmen. A lot of police officers has been shot and injured by gunmen who can tell the tales of the violence of these cockroaches and how brazen they are and how brave they are. But the Jamaican for Justice seem to believe that these gunmen are afraid to shoot at the police. When you corner a gunman on the street with a firearm, he only thinks about two things: killing the police and getting away. That's the only two things gunmen think about. You have a few of them. Well, most of them surrender. And they are brought in. And they are charged and sent to prison. Because that's the way it goes. But some of them feel like they can challenge the police, or feel that if they try a thing, they can have the upper hand by killing a police and walk around after they have killed a police officer and show off about it. And are lionized by their peers about it. And are lionized by Jamaican for Justice about it. Because police feel dead. And police should not defend themselves. Ice cream police a fire? Are ice cream police supposed to fire? I have never backed down from a gunman when I was serving. A gunshot for gunshot. Me or you. I am not backing. The only backing down must be you. And once me are in a shootout, there's no more room for back down. There's no parley. I wonder if you people are hearing me, my viewers and loyal subscribers and fellow police officers or ex-police officers in here. I do not believe in parley. Because if you begin to shoot at me, prepare to waltz with me to the end. Because either me or you. And I'm always thinking that it's going to be you. Because I show no fear when it comes to shootout. I run into bullets. Because all my intention is to cut you down like the cockroach you are. I never back from you. Police always say to me, Blake, look like say you have family at your yard. Because I see you running a gunshot like you're mad. Well, my friends used to call me madman. Because they see me run into bullets a few times, well. But I always come out on top. Because let me tell you something, I always consider myself the superior force like the commissioner say. How dare you take on the superior force? You have to go out there and show gunmen that police are not scared of them. That if we have bust it, we have bust it too. And if we have 2 guns, we have 3. And if we have 10 man, we have 20 and 30. Because we can call for backup. If you can call for backup, we can call for more backup. Because the police must not be challenged by cockroaches. The cockroaches must run from police. Cockroaches must fear the police. Only good law-abiding citizens must not fear the police. Dirty gun boy must, all corner boy, all gun boy, all crebe, all critters, all cockroach, all criddle, all terrorists must fear the police. Must run when them see police a come. And if them dare challenge police, then them forget gunshot. Without a shot, beyond a shadow of a doubt. How dare you feel that you can challenge the police and get away with it? How dare you feel that you can kill a police and get away with it? No, you should not. And if you kill a police and you get away on that scene, you must be found and taken out. You must be found and preemptively striked. Because an attack upon a police officer is an attack upon the state. A police officer's murder is different from a civilian murder. A police officer is an emissary of the state. And if you take out a police officer and you are not taken out, then the system seems weak. The system is weak that the police cannot defend themselves. So how can they defend the people if they cannot defend themselves? If police officers are running from gunmen, how are we going to police the nation? How are we going to stand up for the good law-abiding citizens in Jamaica if we are running from gunmen? As police officers, we have to rise up and show Jamaica for justice that we don't care about the mouth talk. Because actions speak louder than word. And anytime, police officers, I'm saying this to you, anytime you guys go out on the street and a cockroach feel that they are brave enough or they are superior enough to challenge the police, then they should be dealt with like the dogs that they are. And nothing more, only less. They must be put down, put out of their misery, and put out of the confidence that they can take on the police department any day and any time. A full time now that police officers are given the strength that they're supposed to have in Jamaica. A full time now that police officers are given the bucketive that they need to have in Jamaica so they can get rid of all the criminal elements out of Jamaican society so good law-abiding citizens can go about their lawful business.